Crea'Madonas, welcome back to the channel. I'm Belitra. I'm the crafty black girl. If you are new to this channel, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and make sure you stay to the end. Anybody who is returning, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for not forgetting about me, because I know I haven't been posting consistently, but that will pick up very soon. So you guys, I have not forgotten about your video requests. I actually have this little notebook here where I have quite a few video requests listed on here. So today we are actually going to cross off one. One of the things on here that you guys asked me was how, where, and when I sell gift baskets. So that is what we're going to talk about today. So the how I sell my baskets, I basically go out, I buy all the materials, and I put together gift baskets. The first time I did it, I did not do themes, but I did it for Valentine's Day, and this was kind of like a test run. So I went out, bought baskets, bought different items. I really didn't count the items. I really just grabbed stuff that I thought would be cute, and I put them all in baskets. The first time I did 50 baskets, and they were mainly women's baskets and little girls baskets for Valentine's Day. I assembled the baskets, and I actually did pre-orders for the first time. So the way I do my baskets, I go out, I buy the items, put the items together, and go out on the street and sell them. So that's the how, and I will explain more in detail later on. The next question was where. I actually sell baskets on the street, but I also do pre-orders as well. So if you're just starting out, pre-orders is a good way to get a good, just like a little start, so that you just let people know that you know your family and friends, hey, I'm doing baskets. If you can do samples, that will be really good beforehand. If you could make one sample and then you could show them beforehand and say, hey, I have this basket or this basket available, and just do pre-orders. What you could do is do a mass text message. I did that for Valentine's. I did a flyer, of course, on my phone, and I did a mass text message just letting people know, hey, I'm offering gift baskets. I did have people reply and say, hey, what do you have? What do you have? And they ordered from there. So either you can do direct sales to people that you know, friends, family members. You can do it on the street where you just set up a table and you vend just like a yard sale. Or you can find pop-up shops. You can find, call it like farmers markets. You can find those. Sometimes they're just different little events in the community. You can actually figure out what's going on in your community, and if they allow vendors to come, anything that allow festivals. Like a lot of people are doing fall festivals right now. Fall baskets will be a good idea. You could start selling your Christmas baskets during these things, but I sell my baskets on the street. I have not ventured into online baskets that much. Mainly I sell on the street. I do a lot of pre-orders during the year, but they're mostly my family, mostly my grandmother doing baskets. I have had customers who came and had custom baskets made. Mainly my sales are on the street. Me personally, because I work a full-time job still, I sell mainly during the holidays. Start preparing either a month or two before time. I do mainly holidays and birthdays for now. I have not done anything graduation, but I do plan on doing birthday baskets, sympathy baskets. I do plan on doing graduation and whatever other holidays that, you know, we come up with. But that is the basics of how, where, when I sell. So now I'm going to go back to the how and just explain a little bit more as far as what I do. There are many ways to do it. Opportunities are endless, truthfully. You can sell in gift shops. You can sell in people's salons and barbershops, and some stores will allow you to. Some stores will buy them from you and they will sell them at a different price. How I sell gift baskets, as I said, was on the street. So basically, it's good to have a plan. I did not first start by making a plan, but it's good to start with the plan. That way you know where to build from. So my next video, I'm gonna try to make this my next video, will be a plan to show you all how to actually plan your holiday. So if you go back to the series that I started, and which we are gonna finish, and I'm gonna explain to you how much I sold, how much I made, and how you would re-put that back into your business and build it from there. So if you have not watched the videos, the series of how to start a gift basket business, I will link the first video up here, and then in the description bar below that video, once you watch that video, at the bottom you will be able to find the other videos. Each video after, I believe there are 6 videos of how to start a gift basket business. You would click the card above, watch that video, and in the description bar, when you finish the first video, you will see the second video. When you finish the second video, you will see the third video, and so on. So you'll be able to watch how I break down the prices, and that is mainly by Dollar Tree. But what you would do is basically you would start with the budget. If this is your first time doing sales, or even if you've already done it before, you can use this method. But if you're just trying out selling gift baskets, I would basically set a budget. So I would set a budget, and say you want to just start with $100, just like I did in the start of gift basket business video. Then you would know how many materials you want to start with, how many but it really depends on where you want to shop at to build these baskets. Some people do not like Dollar Tree items. Some people don't, they're not okay with selling Dollar Tree items, but some people are. So if you are okay with selling Dollar Tree items, then you can start at Dollar Tree. If you want to go somewhere, like Target or Walmart, I mean, wherever you want to go is fine. Just know that the more you spend on products, the less you can put in the basket, or the least amount of baskets, the lesser amount of baskets you'll be able to create to start with. But even if you're okay with that, starting with 4 baskets is still a start. So basically you will set your budget, you will decide where you want to shop, you will decide how many baskets you want to make, and of course you're going to have to distribute those $100 into however many baskets. Say we want to do $100 is our budget for the first time, or for a specific theme if you've already sold baskets. What you would do is divide that $100 by 4 baskets. If that's what we're going to do, we're going to do 4 baskets. So that means now, very simple math, we have $25 for each of the 4 baskets. Now you will go ahead and decide, what are you going to use for the base of this basket? Are you going to use an actual basket? Are you going to be creative? Are you going to use a plastic container? Are you going to use a bowl? What do you want to use for the base? The base of the basket is what really makes the basket and what creates the foundation. Do you want it to be a small basket with a lot of items in it, or do you want it to be a big basket with larger items in it? You have to make those decisions. Or what you could do is go by a theme. So if you decide, okay, I want to do one theme basket, this makes it really easy, because all you have to do is duplicate the items that you buy 4 times. So say we decide, okay, we're doing $100, we're doing 4 baskets, we're doing $25 in each basket. So now all we have to do is figure out what our base is going to be. We have to buy our base, whatever, say it is a basket. Okay, we decide to go to Five Below, because I use Five Below a lot. So say we get a basket from Five Below for $5. So now we have 5, 10, 15. We have $20 that we have spent on the base of our baskets. So now we know that we only have $20 to put in each of these baskets. So So now what you put inside of these baskets, it really matters, because either there's going to be 3 great things, there might be 6 things, there might be, so it's really good to mix and match here. Here, say if you don't want everything from Dollar Tree, but you want to put some things from Dollar Tree, then what you can do is, say it's a coffee themed basket. We can go to Target or we can go to Walmart. We can buy some quality coffee and we can put it in each basket. Don't know whatever the price is going to be. Just know that you have that 4 times, because we're making 4 baskets. So say we find some great coffee. Coffee's $10. We have 4. We've spent $40 now. Plus, of course, whatever the tax is. We've spent $40 on the coffee for these baskets. So that's a big chunk of your budget. Now you've spent $15 on a basket that the total needs to be $25. So now we only have what, $10 left. So now you have to be very wise with those $10. What else would you use with a coffee making basket? So now you would go ahead and you would put in some coffee liners. Those can come from Dollar Tree. You don't have to get those from, those don't have to be expensive. Then you can get a coffee mug. Spend maybe $3, $2 on a coffee mug. What else? You can get some creamer. Something basic, a basic creamer that is a neutral flavor, vanilla, something that everybody pretty much will use. You can get a sugar. Some people don't use sugar, so maybe you could do 1 little thing of sugar and 1 thing of a like a stevia or something like that. You literally just have to play with it and decide, okay, what do I want to splurge on and what do I want to kind of skimp on, so that my basket is still worth, the value of, I want to spend $25 regardless of it. And then you want it to appear, and you want the person to get their money's worth from out of this basket. So you want it to look nice. You want it to have a nice feel. You want it to be symmetric. You don't want to have tiny things in your basket. You don't want to have big things that's not going to fit inside of your basket. You want to be creative, but basically you want to put that basket together, and you do want to leave room for your shrink wrap. If you have never purchased shrink wrap, probably the best thing to do is to get it from Amazon. I'm going to link it down below, but if you don't have time for Amazon and you're just catching this video before you want to go out and sell, you're going to have to go to Hobby Lobby, you're going to have to go to Michael's, or you're going to have to go to Walmart. But if you go to Walmart, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get, it's really not going to be like, it's not going to be cheap. You're going to spend like, I think they're like $3 per shrink wrap bag, and I don't know, y'all can use cellophane if you want to, but the best way to do it is to plan ahead and order from Amazon. And like I said, I will link some down in the description bar below, so that you can do that. But you just want to make a budget. Number 1, make a budget. Number 2, decide how many baskets you want to make from that budget. Number 3, decide if you want to do themes. If you want to do certain different themes, decide that, how many of each theme you want to make. Put your baskets together. You have to go to the store, reason, decide how much you want to spend on what. Make sure you break it down and know if you're doing a theme and you want to do a certain number, that you buy the same items for it. Just makes it easier. You don't have to, but it makes it easier for me. I buy the same items for the basket, and I have 4 of this kind of basket or whatever, and you just put them together. So that's basically how you do for the assembly part and the planning part. That's how you would do it. And then I also take inventory, so that I know if something is missing, if I know that something is damaged, and I know where my money went and how I need to, kind of rearrange things so that it's not still like a loss. So all of the baskets that I make, I always make an inventory. Okay, coffee baskets, I made 5. And then I also total how much I should make from how much I should make profit for all of my baskets. I always write down each theme. I always write down how many I have, and I always write down what I expect to make from those baskets. I also write down how much I spent on the baskets as well, so that I know how much I put in and I know how much profit that I'm making in the end. So that is a good tip, so that you're not, you know, you're doing all of this work and you're not even, you know, breaking even. It seems like you're making money because you're getting back what you invested, but in the end, if you've bought so much and you haven't sold so much, then you're either not breaking even, or you're in the profit margin. So just some food for thought. So that's the how. If I didn't cover anything, please leave me a question down below. If you have a question about anything that I did not mention or forgot about, when it comes to the how, please just put how and then ask your question, and I will answer your question later. So the next thing was the where. Just to talk more about where I sell, I actually sell along the side of a highway. So it's not really like it is a highway, but it's behind a development of homes. So I like the location because it is away from everything. It is not bothering or interfering with anybody or anything. There's no stores around. There are no people's, homes. It's literally behind a development. So the street that I sell on is connected to where people leave to go to work, come home, but there are no homes or businesses or anything along that street. So you have to travel like a good 10 minutes to get to the city area. So that's where I sell. It's away from everything. I believe you need a permit, but no one has asked me for a permit. No one has complained about anything. Nobody has nothing. So I really love that area. I do get a lot of traffic coming in and out of there, especially just before holidays. A lot of people was saying they like it was a lifesaver for them, the location that I'm in, because I don't know, I guess, the last minute people, they just really, it was convenient for them, and it worked well for me. I didn't have to worry about parking. That's another thing to think about when you choose a location. Can your customers get in and out? Are they going to be blocking each other in? Is it going to cause commotion? Is it going to cause problems? Anything like that, I would say avoid. I mean, if there's other businesses around that might be upset, like the first location I tried was near a check cashing store and a Stanton Optical. The Stanton Optical, they didn't have a problem with me being there. They didn't care. They thought it would bring in customers. They were good with it. The check cashing store, however, they had an issue with me being there. And I was just like, okay, like, we're not finna do this, because this is not even worth it. Because the day I was out there with Superstore, I had one person come up and get a basket. So the change in scenery was definitely necessary, and that's just why I love where I am. However, it is important to know when you choose locations like this that are remote, it's important to know that you will not have a bathroom. So either you need to choose something a little closer to civilization, or you need to have like the little pop-up potty things they have so that you can relieve yourself, or find other means of doing it, or you need to have somebody there that can relieve you, and somebody that you trust that can help the customers and can collect the money until you get back. Because I am nowhere near a bathroom, and I really don't I usually don't bring help with me that can relieve me. I usually just make it do what it do. So it's important to know that either you're gonna have to have somebody to relieve you for the rest. It's important too, just to let somebody know if you are going alone. Nowadays, it's not really that safe. I still go alone. I'm not scared. I mean, I don't even think about stuff like that. I really don't. I truly believe that I'm covered. God covers me. He protects me. I don't even think about none of that. Like, none of the things that could happen. But if you're a person that worries about things like that, you can either have somebody come with you, have somebody on standby. Hey, I'm out here, just so you know, whatever. But my family does also have my location. Wherever my phone is, they know. So whatever, just so you guys know. But like I said, I sell on the street. I sell in a remote location, away from the city, away from everything, and I don't have any issues, any problems. But it is a lot of traffic on that street. There's plenty space for people to pull in, park, get what they need, and go. Sometimes people even drive right up to the tent and they just grab what they need, put their hand out the car, and give them their basket, and they keep going. And it works out well. I'm able to either type in their information with my iPad, which that's how I take my payments, and I also take cash, and I can text them a receipt through Square, and we just keep it moving, and it works out well. So that is a little bit more about the wear. If you have more questions about the wear, leave me a comment down below and I will answer whatever questions you have about the wear. But like I said, yes, you probably do need a permit. I do not have a permit, nor has anybody asked me for a permit, because I feel like it's not bothering anybody, so nobody cares. Next thing was the win. I did explain the win. What was it? Valentine's, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas. I think that's it. But that is pretty much it, you guys. I mean, if you have any more questions, anything that I did not cover, please leave me a comment down below and I will answer whatever questions that you guys have. But that's pretty much it about the how, the where, and the when I sell gift baskets. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, stay crafty.